NECO's manufacturing process for sandcast pipes and fittings has several unique features to ensure that these products are of high quality and conform to IS 1729. Let us first take a look at the manufacturing process for pipes. Sandcasting uses sand cores surrounded by sand molds, into which molten iron is poured to form the desired pipes. The sandcasting process involves core making, molding, pouring, knockout, processing and painting. Let us see each one of these, starting with core making. The binder is first applied over the core bar. This is then placed on the knife set. The core sand is applied over this and the core bar is simultaneously rotated. The knife cuts the excess sand. The core is then polished with graphite powder. It is now ready. Let us now see how the mold is made. The molding bay is first prepared by loosening the bay sand. The molding box is separated in two halves. The lower half is called the drag and the top half is called the cope. First, fine sand is sprinkled on the pattern and the cope is kept over it. The molding sand is filled in the box. This is rammed to compact the sand between the pattern and the box. The excess sand is now removed. A circular bar is used to create pouring sprues at 3 points in the cope for the metal to flow into the mold cavity. The cope box is now carefully removed from the pattern and kept over the loose sand. The bottom half or the drag is prepared in the same manner. During the preparation of the drag, openings called pouring gates are provided to permit molten iron to enter the mold cavity. NECO has developed the side gating process to give better flow of the molten iron, which in turn results in castings of more uniformity in thickness and less chances of pinholes and blowholes. Soapstone powder is now sprinkled on the inner surfaces of the cope and the drag. The core is placed into the drag. The resultant cavity in the mold corresponds to the thickness of the pipe. The cope is now placed on top. The mold is now ready for pouring. For pouring, the molten iron is tapped from the cupola and manually carried with the help of hand ladles. This molten iron is then poured into the individual molds of pipes at 3 points simultaneously. After pouring, the iron is allowed to cool until it solidifies. In the knockout process, the pipes are removed from the molds. After manufacturing of the pipes, processing is carried out, along with a number of quality checks to ensure that our products meet all requisite specifications. The cast pipes first undergo cleaning of the inside and outside surfaces with a wire brush. They are then visually inspected. Thereafter, the excess metal runners and risers are chipped off. A hammer test is now carried out for soundness of casting. This is followed by grinding. After processing, the final step in manufacturing is painting. For this, the pipes are dipped in a hot bath of bitumen to coat both the inside and outside surfaces. The pipes are then sent to the stockyard, ready for dispatch. The manufacture of sandcast fittings is very similar to the production of sentry fittings. The differences are as follows. The sand mold is sprinkled with soapstone powder. Also, the core used for sandcast fittings is made from green sand and has to be baked to impart strength. This green sand is coarser, due to which the fitting surface is not as smooth. And finally, for protective coating, the sandcast fittings are dipped in bitumen. With an experienced workforce and a vast manufacturing infrastructure in place, our products are guaranteed to always meet the desired specifications.